Hi guys! So today we're going to be looking at Chapter 5, Section 5, Dividing Fractions. So let's start off with a bit of review first. So the review is multiplying fractions. So I'll give you time to answer the following question, which is negative 9 divided by 28 times 49 over 54. So try to find the product here. Alright. If we're trying to find the product of this fraction, we want to start off first by simplifying. So with 28 and 49, I do know that they can both be divided by 7. If I divide both numbers by 7, I get 4 and 7. On the other side, if I have 9 and 54, I know both of them can be divided by 9. So I would divide 9 and divide 9 here. 9 divided by 9 gives me 1. 54 divided by 9 gives me 6. So my new fraction will be negative 1 over 4 times 7 over 6. Okay? So based off of this, I'm going to multiply across. So I have here 1 times 7 over 4 times 6. And that would equal to negative 7 over 24. Okay, so let me clear the slide. And then let's go on to dividing a fraction. Now, there's 2 steps to dividing a fraction. When you have here negative 2 over 5 divided by 4 over 7, the first thing that you want to do is change the division sign. So instead of having division, we want to change it to a multiplication sign. That's the first step. The second step is switching the fractions around. So instead of having 4 over 7, you're going to have 7 over 4 as the fraction. And then the left side of the fraction just stays the same. We always keep the left side exactly the same. So right here, I'm going to multiply negative 2 over 5 times 7 over 4. Now the next step I want to do here is I want to again simplify any numbers I can. I know that 2 and 4 can both be divided by 2. So I'm going to start off with doing that first. 2 divided by 2 equals to 1. 4 divided by 2 equals to 2. So my new fraction is going to be negative 1 over 5 times 7 over 2. When I multiply together, I get negative 1 times 7 dividing with 5 times 2. So that would equal to negative 7 over 10. And that would be my answer. Alright. Cool. So let's try it out. The question here is asking you to divide 4 over 9 divided by 6 over 11. So I'll give you a few minutes to work on this problem on your own first. Alright. So here we have 4 over 9 dividing by 16 over 11. So again, the first step I want to take is changing that division sign into a multiplication sign. Second step is always to flip the fraction on the right side. So instead of having 16 over 11, it's going to be 11 over 16. And that 4 over 9 is just going to stay the same. Then I want to see if there's anything I can simplify. So I know that with 4 and 16, I could divide both by the number 4. If I divide both by the number 4, 4 divided by 4 equals to 1. 16 divided by 4 equals to 1 as well. So I'm left with 1 over 9 times 11 over, 16 divided by 4, that equals to 4. So right here I get 11 over 4. Then I'm just going to multiply it out. 1 times 11 over 9 times 4. 11 over 36 would be my answer. Okay. So let me clear it. And then last one is dividing a mixed number. We have here 4, 1 over 6 divided by -1, 2 over 3. So just like with multiplication, I need to change it to an improper fraction first. So right here, 4 times 6 plus 1 would equal to 6 times 4 is 24, plus 1 is 25. We would have 25 over 6 divided by 3 times 1 equals to 3. 3 plus 2 equals to 5. So I have here 5 over 3. Now after I do that, the next thing that I want to do here is to change my division sign into multiplication. I also want to flip it so that instead of having 5 over 3, it's going to turn into 3 over 5 instead. So we have here 3 over 5. And on the left side is the 25 over 6. After that, I'm just combining my fractions together. Or actually, before that, I can simplify. Right here, I do have a 5 and a 25. I know that both numbers can be divided by 5. So I'll start off with that first. I'll divide both numbers by 5. 25 divided by 5 equals to 5. 5 divided by 5 equals to 1. And then I could also do the other side too, where I have here 3 and 6. I can divide both by 3. When I divide both by 3, I get 3 over divided by 3 goes to 1. 6 divided by 3 equals to 2. So now my new fractions are 5 over 2 times -1 over 1. And so that equals to 5 times -1 over 2 times 1, which equals to -5 over 2. And that would be almost my answer. We actually need to change it back into a mixed number. So I'm going to divide 5 divided by 2. When I do that, 2 times 2, that equals to 4. And I'm left with a remainder of 1. So that tells me that my whole number is going to be 2. And it's also going to be -2, because remember, we had a negative sign there. So -2. My remainder is going to be 1, so that's my numerator, which is 1. And then my denominator just stays the same, so we're still keeping with that 2. And so that will be my answer in the end. So hopefully this helps. Good luck.